I wanted to take you to this. In July of 2015, at the age of 90, Jimmy Carter took part in the CBS series called Note to Self. It's here that he wrote a letter to his 12-year-old self, and this letter was written just a month before he revealed to the world that he had melanoma.
I'm writing to a 12-year-old Jimmy Carter, although I am now 90. As you now live and work on a farm in South Georgia, and have just reached your highest goal of learning how to plow a field with 2 mules, I hope you will not limit the other ambitions of your life. Your mother, a registered nurse, is ignoring the strict segregation that hurts your playmates and friends, all of whom are African American. Remember, as you grow older, that this racial discrimination is a blight on both white and black people. I know your top ambition is to go to the U.S. Naval Academy and someday serve as a submarine officer. You must always do your best and use this experience to learn about the world we live in and how a strong nation can be a champion of peace. You will see how President Harry Truman's order as Commander-in-Chief to abolish all racial discrimination in the military service will bring welcome changes, but it always will need to be improved. When you return from the Navy, you must use your years as a farmer to expand your heart and mind as much as your father did, as preparation for the public service that is to come.
My name is Jimmy Carter, and I'm running for president.
In private life and in elective office,
I, Jimmy Carter, do solemnly swear.
You should remember the advice that you got from your school teacher, Miss Judy Coleman.
As my high school teacher, Miss Judy Coleman, used to say, we must
accommodate changing times
and still hold to unchanging principles.
These principles will best be expressed in our religious faith, but even more clearly and briefly in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which will be written after a terrible war. Miss Judy's words will be good advice, no matter how many challenges and disappointments you have to face.
174th day of the Iran crisis has brought a startling and tragic turn of events.
It was my decision to attempt the rescue operation.
The gasoline problem is worse than ever in many parts of the country.
Runaway interest rates are one symptom of the inflation.
After every setback, I hope you will re-examine the causes of your failure, reassess your own talents and abilities, and then set even higher goals whenever possible.
The cheers and whistles rolled over Jimmy Carter for bringing the 2 old enemies together.
Let history record that deep and ancient antagonism can be settled without bloodshed.
In Oslo, Norway today, former President Jimmy Carter accepted the Nobel Peace Prize.
One of your greatest sources of happiness will be your wife, Rosalind, and the growing family that will be coming. Stay close to all of them. Bring them together whenever possible, and provide them the same help and support that your own parents gave to you. You will get to know some great people. Some of them will be quite famous, and others will be known just to their own neighbors. Form as close a friendship with them as possible, and learn from their example. You will face challenges and opportunities throughout your life, but don't worry. So many people will want to help you along the way.